Hey guys, my name is Jake, and today is National Coming Out Day 2012, October 11th. And I know that a lot of people in the gay community on YouTube have vlogs, and I've decided that I'm going to do that as well. I've always wanted to do it, so here we go. Today, since it is like in honor of National Coming Out Day, I'm going to be sharing my coming out story with you guys. I came out in the summer of 2010. I wanted to identify as bisexual first before I came out as fully gay. I mean, I had like feelings that I was gay for a really long time. I mean, there were guys that I liked on like TV shows. Chad Michael Murray on One Tree Hill is extremely hot, but that's besides the point. I liked, a lot of different guys on like TV shows and stuff like that, and just, pictures of guys and stuff like that. I was like, oh, he's cute, or oh, he's hot, or whatever. And I was at first kind of mad at myself for this because I thought that it was wrong. For some reason, I thought that there was something wrong with me, which I know is completely like absurd, but that's what I thought in the very beginning, and I hated myself for a little while. And it was pretty dark, the thoughts that I had were pretty dark during that time. But then, the more and more I thought about it, the more and more I thought, okay, I'm going to have to deal with this because, and I'm going to have to learn to accept it because it's a part of me. And I realized that. And the first person I decided to come out to as bisexual first was my best friend. We're still best friends to this day. She completely understood and was very, very accepting of me, and I love her for that. And she was just very, very okay with it. She's told me she had an idea already, and that's what I get every single time I come out to someone. So apparently everyone knew before, but so that's what how that happened. And then I was like okay with that, and I was like, okay, she knows, but I don't really want anybody else to know. I found out later that she kind of told my sister, which I didn't really want that to happen, but in the end I didn't really mind it. We ended up going on a vacation shortly after I told my best friend, and my sister told me that she knew, and I was okay with it because it was only her and my best friend that knew, and that was fine with me if, I'm close with both of them, so obviously, so it didn't bother me that much. But then while we were on vacation, my dad was sleeping in the bed next to us, and we were on the other bed, and we were just talking about pretty much everything. What celebrity guys, I don't know, some stupid stuff, what celebrity guys I like, and, how did I know, and all that stuff. Everything that, obvious questions. And that morning, we found out that my dad had been awake all night because we were being loud, and had heard everything, and it was literally terrifying. My heart stopped. I didn't know how to react to it. I was terrified that he knew. That was not the way I wanted him to find out. At breakfast that morning, I left the table for a second, and my best friend and my sister asked my dad, did you hear everything? And he said yes. And they said, what do you think of it? And he was like, Jake doesn't know what he wants yet. Which is how parents usually act in the very beginning. But so then about a year went by after that, and nothing was said of it anymore. I just kind of left it alone. I didn't want to talk about it. My friend and my sister knew, and I was fine with that. But then over the course of that year, I started to come out to, my other close friends, and then just, other friends that aren't like really, really close, but they're still friends. And I became more and more comfortable with myself. And then I eventually just came out as fully gay. And I told everyone that I told I was bisexual that I was fully gay. And they were as equally as understanding with it as when I said I was bisexual. So, so then it came time where I was thinking about coming out to my parents. And it was really nerve-wracking. I didn't really know how I wanted to do it. I was terrified, especially for my dad, because the thing with dads and this whole subject with me is that when a dad like has like when their son is born, they have like this whole like flash to the future of like the son like getting married to a woman and having kids and, you know, raising the family and the same thing he did. And for me, it wouldn't be like that. I mean, granted, I'd still want kids, and I definitely want to get married in the future. But it's just going to be with a guy, and it's not, you know, I might adopt kids. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, but that would be the only different thing, is that it would be with a guy and not a girl. But everything else would be more or less the same. And, but a lot of fathers just can't, like, grasp that. I decided to come out to my mom first because I was less nervous for her. And I told her, you know, I'm gay. And she said, okay. That was literally her response. Okay. I don't know really what to do with that. But I was like, okay. And we hugged, and it was fine. And she just told me that she wanted me to be happy, which is what a lot of parents say. And after that, I decided to tell my dad. And like I said, I was more nervous to tell my dad than my mom. I feel like I said, fathers are more like, they're less understanding with it sometimes. Or, I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just the way I feel. And I came downstairs, and my dad was watching TV, and I just came in and I said, Dad, I need to talk to you. And he was like, okay. And I just said, I'm gay. And he just said, wow. Like, wow was his response. And I was like, yeah. and then we had a really long talk after that. And the talk was, he said that he just wanted me to be happy, and that if I, you know, ever, you know, have a boyfriend, that I can bring him to the house and I can feel comfortable with him there and all that stuff, and it won't get weird or anything like that. And I was really happy about that. The one thing with my dad, though, is that he believes that being gay is a choice. He believes that I chose this. I chose that I like men over women. And to be completely honest, it is not a choice. Being gay is something that is just inside you. It's a part of you. It's not like I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and be like, hey, I'm straight, and then the next day be like, hey, I'm gay again. You can't do that. You like what you like. Whatever you're attracted to, you know? And I happen to be attracted to men. And yeah, and it's as simple as that. And he really can't grasp that concept, so it's like sort of an ongoing argument between us, but I try not to bring it up too much. But for the most part, he was okay with it, and like my mom, he just said that he wanted me to be happy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. My family doesn't really know. Not all of my family knows. I have some people in my family that I believe are homophobic and don't really take it well. And I really don't want to get involved with that yet. So right now, my parents know, like my sister knows, and all of my friends know. And pretty much my whole high school, I believe, knows now. Since I was, you know, I'm in the Gay Straight Alliance, and I helped out with National Coming Out Day today, giving out ribbons and these stickers. And yeah, it was a good day. And I just hope that, you know, I can inspire kids who are afraid to come out, that, you know, it's okay to be yourself, and you should want to be yourself, and you should be proud of who you are. Like I said, it's not a choice. I'm sure that most guys in the world that are gay would never choose to be gay if it were a choice. I think most guys would choose to be straight because it's easier to deal with, and you don't have to deal with the hate and the discrimination and everything. And I'm in no way saying that I'm ashamed of who I am. I'm very, very proud of who I am. I'm just saying that if it were a choice, I doubt people would choose to like the same sex. But, you know, having said that, that's not the way the world is. You are born, you know, gay or lesbian or bisexual or transgender. And you have to, I feel like you should be proud of who you are. And you should want to share that with your close friends. And you should want to share it with your family. And you should be proud to stand up and say that. And I definitely am. The past years of high school have definitely, if they've taught me anything, it's taught me that you should be proud of who you are and you should embrace it. And the people that, you know, stick by you, well, they're the ones that, you know, you should stick with. They're the friends that you should stick with. If anybody ever, you know, if, like, let's say, like, one of your best friends, you know, you tell them, you come out to them and you tell them that you're gay or you're lesbian or whatever, and they don't accept you, they were never your true friend. That's all that means. Because if they were, they would immediately say, okay, I accept you for that. And if they're not, then they were never worth it, and honestly, just kick them to the curb. You don't need them. So that was my little contribution to National Coming Out Day. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this helped anyone who is thinking of coming out. I wish you the best of luck if you are. And for those of you who have come out, and, you know, I love you. I love you all. And for those of you who, like, are straight and are supporting us, thank you so much. You don't know how much it means to us in the gay community to have people, you know, that are straight supporting us and wanting us to have, you know, gay rights and gay marriage and everything. You guys are awesome, and you should know that. So thanks for listening, and I will see you guys later. Have a freaking fabulous day. Bye, guys.